Hello guys and welcome back to the channel today for part 2 of my Blu-ray collection series, and in today's video we will be going through my Blu-rays from C all the way to F. So with that said, let's jump straight into it. Yes guys, so in today's video, as I've just said, we will be going through my Blu-rays from C all the way to F, starting with the C section, 18 Blu-rays to get through. Let's see what we've got. First up, we have Cats. This is the original film. I have not seen this nor the remake, but this is the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray, and I got this from HMV a few years back for Lucy. She loves this film, and yeah, we've still not got round to watching this copy, but yeah, the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray. And then next up, I do have another sealed copy. This is Capone, starring Tom Hardy. I got this from HMV in and around lockdown times. It was £2.99, brand new and sealed. The film didn't really do well at all, and hence the price was so cheap in HMV. I really like Tom Hardy, hence why I picked this one up, but yeah, still not got round to watching this one. Next up, we have Captain Phillips with Tom Hanks. Fantastic actor, fantastic film in my opinion. This does have a 4K now, a steelbook I think in the UK. I don't think it's got an Blu-ray release, but for now I do have it on Blu-ray in the collection. And then next up, another Tom Hanks film. I only watched this for the first time a few years back and I absolutely loved it. Had to pick this one up for the collection, and this is Castaway. £3 from CEX, a bargain, because what a film this is. And yeah, like I said, I had to own it in the collection. No 4K as far as I'm aware, so just the Blu-ray in the collection. Next up, we have Central Intelligence, a sealed copy from Poundland. It was £2 for a replay, which I think is like a repurposed sort of idea. But in my opinion, that case looks completely brand new. So I don't really understand that concept. But yeah, it was from Poundland, £2, and they don't even do Blu-rays anymore, which is such a shame. And yeah, great comedy. This is the extended cut as well. You do get the original version, so yeah, pretty good addition to the collection. I love my comedy films, so yeah, I had to pick this one up. And then next up, we have Challenges, of course, on Blu-ray with that really nice slipcover. This does have the Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I have to say, this is fantastic. It really does test out your speakers. I'm so shocked that this didn't win an Oscar for the sound alone. Yeah, it's just bizarre, but that is Challenges, and I must have in the collection. And then next up, we have The Change Up, which stars Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman. Again, another comedy. This one's fantastic. This was from CEX. I have opened this and watched this as well. I've seen this a few times, and yeah, I really wanted to have this in the collection. Big fan of Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman, so yeah, an easy pickup for me. Next up, we have Charlie's Angels. This is the remake, brand new sealed copy, as you can see, that I got from HMV. This was a pickup in the big sale a few years ago, and it's been sat on the shelf ever since. I've not seen this one, nor the original, so I will have to get round to watching those at some point. Lucy does say that the original is fantastic, so yeah, probably watch that one first, as I do have that one on 4K. Next up, we have Charlie St. Cloud. This is a film starring Zac Efron. I have seen this one a few years ago, probably due a rewatch at some point. The next film that I'm going to show you guys is another Tom Hardy film, and this is Child 44. Also stars Gary Oldman. Again, I have seen this a few years ago, so yeah, probably due a rewatch. And then the last film out of this stack is a film that I have seen several times, and I will definitely be watching again in the future. This is Chronicle, and this is the extended cut on Blu-ray. This film is just so fun. If you like your superhero films and action films, this is a definite watch and a recommendation from me. If you haven't seen it, definitely go and check this one out. So yeah, guys, that is Chronicle on Blu-ray. So I do think I have a real mixture of both sealed Blu-rays and open Blu-rays in my collection. I have watched a lot of my Blu-rays, to be fair, even though I do have so many sealed still on the shelf. And my reason being that when I want to watch a film, I can go and do so whenever I want. I'm not relying on streaming, where that film could be taken down at any point. That is one of the biggest benefits of being a physical media collector. So I will get round to watching these as and when I feel like it. I keep them sealed because why not? It's just how I like to keep my collection. When I will go and watch the film, then that is when I will open them. So we do have a few more sealed copies here in the C section. So first up in this last pile, We have Clueless. This is the 25th anniversary Blu-ray edition, £12.99 from HMV, still sealed. I have seen this film. It was on streaming. This was a few years back before I picked this one up. And this year we are getting a steelbook on 4K for the first time ever to celebrate 30 years. So yeah, this release is 5 years old already, which is just crazy. I don't know if it's getting a standard Blu-ray, but we'll have to wait and see. I would imagine that it will. But anyway, moving on to the next movie in this pile, we have Con Air, another sealed copy. I have seen this one, definitely due a rewatch. This film is fantastic, and I don't think Lucy's seen it, so cannot wait to show this to her for the first time. And then next up after that, we do have The Condemned, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think this was free. I think I got this from somebody who lived local to me, who was just giving away a pile of films, and this was one of them. And then I do also have Coyote Ugly. This was from CEX. How much was this? This was £4. Lucy loves this film. Again, I do tend to buy every now and then films that she likes and throw them in the collection, because at the end of the day, it's her collection just as much as it's mine, even though I'm buying most of these films, if not nearly all of them. It's nice to have some films that she can watch as well. So yeah, Coyote Ugly on Blu-ray. Next up, we have The Craft and The Craft Legacy, brand new and sealed in a double pack, just in a standard case. Now, I will be watching these for the first time this year, closer to Halloween, in a new series that I have planned. I'm going to be watching a ton of first-time watches, so stay tuned for that series. Coming just before Halloween. 2 more to get through from the C's. Next up is Crazy Stupid Love. This was £1 from CEX. Ryan Gosling, Steve Carell, Emma Stone, Julianne Moore. Fantastic film. Great comedy. Me and Lucy loved this one. Very happy to have it in the collection, as we will watch this over and over again. And then the last from the C's is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and this was also £1 from CEX. Really heavy Blu-ray. I'm going to open this one up, because I'm going to, yeah, it is a double pack. I don't really know why. Is it a long film? I cannot remember. I cannot remember how long this film is. Let's have a little look on the back. Should tell us somewhere. 166 minutes. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that would warrant 2 discs. Interesting. On a side note, I have just read the back, and disc 2 is special features. Who knew? Moving on now to the Ds, we have 19 in total. I'm just going to lean back and show you guys the stack. So let's get into it. I'm going to go through these ones a little bit quicker, just because we have 19 to get through with this selection of films. So first up, we have Daddy's Home, a really good comedy which stars Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. And yeah, no 4K release in the UK, although I do think that there is one in the States. Most 4Ks are region free, so I might upgrade at some point. But yeah, I watched this a few months ago again on rewatch. Always a good time. Next up, we have Dallas Buyers Club. This was from a really good entertainment store that used to be located in Liverpool. It sold like films and vinyls, music, Blu-rays, steelbooks. It had a great selection of everything, and it was really sad that it had to close around lockdown. So yeah, but yeah, I do remember picking this up from there. Still sealed. Need to get round to watching this sometime soon. Next up, we have Dear John, a romantic drama sort of film which stars Channing Tatum. Yeah, seen it a few times in the collection. I think this was like 50p, something like that. Next up, we have Death at a Funeral, a fantastic comedy. If you want to go into a film and just laugh your ass off, this is a film to check out. Great cast, great comedy, definitely worth a watch. And then the last film from the first pile is Delivery Man, which stars Vince Vaughn. And I have seen most of his films. I have seen this one as well, although I don't remember too much about it. I've probably only seen it once, so a rewatch is probably on the cards. Moving on to the next pile that we have here. First up is Detroit. I've only seen this film once when it released in the cinema, so this is a brand new sealed copy from HMV. As you can see, £2.99, not a bad price at all. Really hope that that sticker doesn't damage the slipcover, but we're just going to have to wait and see for that one. Really good cast. Anthony Mackie, John Boyega, Will Poulter's in this as well. John Krasinski is in this as well, I think, from memory. But yeah, really want to check this out again. It's been a long time, of course, since this film released, so definitely do a rewatch on that one. Next up, we have Devil. This is a horror film that I've only seen, I think, once or twice. It's quite old now, and this was £1 from CEX. It is worth a watch. If you've never seen it, definitely worth a watch. It's not too long either. Next up is Dirty Dancing, another film that I have never seen. I picked this one up from Amazon a few years back. This was a really good price as well. And is it a sort of special edition, I think? Yeah, it comes with some postcards and posters and stuff like that. But it's pretty cheap, and I thought for a classic, why not add it to the collection? Okay, so the next three films might cause a little bit of controversy, and I say that because as to why they are where they are on the shelves, some people might not agree, and I'm going to explain and show you why. So first up, we have Divergent, and then we do also have Insurgent, and then Allegiant. Now, I have them grouped together on the shelves because they obviously are a trilogy for one, but technically they are under the bracket of the Divergent series, so hence why they are in my D section. But yeah, three great films, no 4Ks again in the UK. I do believe that you can get them imported and they are region free. But yeah, I got these from HMV, all in the big sale, super cheap, again, brand new and sealed. So yeah, three great films that I love and really wanted to own. And yeah, as to why they are grouped together in the D section, just because they are under the bracket of the Divergent series. Next up is Don't Breathe on Blu-ray. I have watched this one. The picture quality was really good. Love this film. And then next up we have Dread, another film that I really do like. Seen this so many times now. I think this is the 3D version as well, although I don't have a 3D TV. So just watched the Blu-ray. It was pretty good. The sound was really good though on the speaker setup that I've got, and that was £2 from CEX. And then the last one from this little pile is Drill Bit Taylor, Owen Wilson. I'm a huge Owen Wilson fan, and I remember watching this a few times as a kid. And yeah, I really wanted to pick this one up, and I've seen it in the CEX stores not too long ago. So yeah, I had to pick that one up. There's some really good bonus features on this Blu-ray as well. So yeah, if you haven't seen this one, a recommendation from me. Yeah, it's pretty good. On to the next stack now. I have 4 to show you in this little stack. All of the same movie as well, and I'm just double checking. You got 1 sealed and then 3 are kind of open. So we have Drive, one of my favourite films over the last couple of years. I remember watching this for the first time and I just loved everything about it. It was one of the first films that I really started to pay attention to, like the way a film was made. The sound and the music choices for this film are fantastic. Ryan Gosling, so cool. Yeah, just a really good film, and this is a sealed copy in a pretty rare slipcover. That's kind of why I've kept this one sealed. It does come with some art cards as well, so that is the first copy of Drive that I have. I then also have this copy with a different slipcover. Again, pretty hard to come by. You don't tend to see this that often, especially in this condition. It looks brand new, so yeah, really cool artwork for a really cool film. And then next up, I don't know the editions, unfortunately. If anyone knows the editions, just leave me a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, 2 more copies of Drive to look at. This is a really nice media book, really nice colours used, great artwork as well. That's the back of it. Yeah, I love Drive, and these are really nice editions. Let me open this one up for you. Oh my god, stuff falling out everywhere. But yeah, comes with like really nice artwork inside. Loads of pictures and stills from the film. Yeah, really nice edition there. And then the last one that I have on Blu-ray is this little media book as well, with some original artwork on the front. This is the back. And then again, guys, got a few like write-ups inside, that sort of stuff. But yeah, really nice release there. And then the disc is at the back with, again, the original artwork on it. So yeah, that is another copy of Drive on Blu-ray. Just before we move on, I've just noticed on the back of this one, I'm not sure how much this might be worth now, but this is limited to 999 copies, and I have 980. What a really cool number to have. And yeah, I got both of these for really good prices from Facebook a few years back. And I'd love to know how much this is worth now. And yeah, I'd love to know how much you paid, so I'll have to go back and try and find out. But yeah, 2 really good copies of Drive. 18 down, which leaves 1 left from the D section, and this is Drive Away Dolls. This was a Christmas present from Lucy, just this Christmas gone, and yeah, I haven't opened it yet in terms of watching it. I have seen the film, really enjoyed it, and she got this for a really good price. It was discounted in HMV, but yeah, really nice addition as well. You can get this from CX and stuff like that, but yeah, brand new and sealed, currently in the collection. I will get round to giving this a rewatch because I remember really enjoying Driveway Dolls. So yeah, guys, that is the little special edition. It comes with a nice rigid slipcase, a poster, and a really cool 32-page booklet as well. Yeah, I love the booklets and stuff. I know people don't tend to like them, but sometimes I will sit there and have a little read and stuff. So yeah, that is Driveway Dolls. So guys, that is the C and D section out of the way. Moving on to the E's, we have 11 in total. Not a big pile, as you can see. So I'm going to just separate them into two, and we'll get cracking on and see what we have. First up, we have the Eagle. Now, I love this genre of film. War films from like Troy, Kingdom of Heaven, King Arthur, Apocalypto, all that sort of stuff I was brought up on really by my mum, as she loves the genre. And I remember watching films like this from when I was like 7 or 8, sporadically over the years. This was £1 from CX, really good price and a good pickup in my opinion. Next up, we have a HMV exclusive. This is Elvis. I think this is like a movie documentary. This released, or should I say, this was on offer for £2 in HMV when Elvis was releasing in the cinema. Brand new and sealed with the slipcover, brand new mint condition, so very happy with that. I've not got around to watching it yet. I've heard it's pretty good. A lot of people was picking this up again when Elvis come out in the cinema. This comes with a soundtrack and a photo book as well, so really good considering it was £2. Next up, we have Elysium on Blu-ray, £2 from Poundland, another sealed copy from Poundland. This does have a 4K in the UK, so I might upgrade. Matt Damon, sci-fi, yeah, again, what's not to love? Moving on to a film called Emma. This was a blind buy, never seen this one before. Anya Taylor-Joy, I think, is in this. Yes, it is. Based on Jane Austen, is it, I want to say? Yeah, based on the beloved classic by Jane Austen. This was a cheap pickup from CX with a slipcover, so yeah, always nice to get one of those. Next up, we have Endless Love, a bit of a guilty pleasure in my opinion. Not so the film, but the genre of film. I love like romantic dramas, rom-coms, all that sort of stuff. I've got quite a few in the collection. And Endless Love, £2, again from Poundland, sealed copy. And then the last one from the first stack that we have is the Entourage movie. This was like 50p from CX. I've never seen this one. It was a blind buy, mainly for the cast and again the genre of film that I do like. I've got a few films in the collection. There's like 1 or 2 so far that I might pull out to sell, just because I might not rewatch them, whether they are blind buys and I might not like them. This may be one of them. Again, it was only 50p, but yeah, if I don't like a film, I won't keep it in the collection or that sort of stuff. It's pointless, isn't it? Again, another benefit of collecting physical media, if you want to sell something, you can. If you own something on streaming or you've bought it on digital, you're just stuck with it. So yeah, that is the Entourage movie, again on Blu-ray. Next up is The Escape Plan. This is another blind buy that I got from CX, £1.50, so cheap pickup, really. But I got it because it has Sylvester Stallone in it and Arnie, so really good cast in terms of both of those. So yeah, I'll have to check that one out. But again, that may be one that won't stay in the collection, depending if I like it or not. Moving on to this movie right here. This is Escape Room. This was $1.99, down from the original price of $7.99. Again, I think this was discounted when the sort of escape room fad was getting popular. And yeah, this is quite a good film in my opinion. Yeah, still sealed, but I have seen it on streaming. And then next up, we have The Evil Dead. This was a copy that, again, I think I won from Paul Tams. God, a few years ago, kind of when I started the channel, I won like a little bundle from his channel back in the day. And yeah, I have seen this one. It was quite scary, I'm not going to lie. Really good though. So yeah, again, Paul, thank you for sending me that one. So yeah, I think that one came with Blade Runner, and I'm pretty sure as well The Wolf of Wall Street was one of them. I'd love to go back and watch that video just to see what he sent me, because God, it's been a few years. Just 2 more to get through now. Next up, we have Ex Machina on Blu-ray. Again, this does have a 4K release. Fantastic film, and again, this one may be one that I look to upgrade like Elysium there. But yeah, a really good sci-fi film. So yeah, I might have to upgrade that one because I do remember really enjoying it. And then the last Blu-ray in the E section is The Experiment. This was £1 from CGX. Brutal social experiment sort of film. If you haven't seen this one, I would highly recommend it. Forrest Whitaker, Adrian Brody, yeah, it's deep and it's dark, so yeah, definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it, guys. And then yes, guys, finally moving on to the Fs, another set of 18 films to get through. This is the stack. So I'm just going to separate those into 3 piles and then we'll take a look and see what we have from the shelf. Okay, so I have just separated those into 3 piles, so let's get into it and see what I've got. First up is Face Off, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. I have never seen this before. I've heard amazing things, but this is brand new and sealed, and I will definitely have to get around to watching this sometime soon. I've got 2 weeks off in July, so I'm going to watch a ton of films, most of them being Blu-rays as well, so very exciting. Next up is Fall. It's a pretty new release, released over the last couple of years. It is on Netflix, or at least it was, but I wanted it in the collection. Really good film, really good twist, highly recommend. And then next up we have Faster, not a part of the Fast and Furious franchise, although a lot of people sometimes get confused as it does star Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Pretty cheap pickup, I think it was like 50p or a quid from CEX. Next up is The Fault in Our Stars. This is a pickup that I got a few years back from HMV in, I do believe, the first ever big sale that they had online. It was like £2 and it comes with a DVD as well as a HD copy as well as art cards. It's quite a heavy Blu-ray and it's also a heavy film as well. Very popular when it first released, and yeah, it is based on a book as well, I think. So yeah, that is The Fault in Our Stars. Next up, we have The Festival. This was £2, another sealed Blu-ray in the collection. I have seen this film though, really funny. It's got Simon in it from The In-Betweeners, which was a massive show here in the UK. But yeah, The Festival, fun of laughs and just shits and giggles overall. Yeah, highly recommend this one. And then the last film from the first stack is The Fighter. Christian Bale, Mark Wahlberg, really good film. It won 2 Academy Awards as well. Best Supporting Actor as well as Best Supporting Actress. Amy Adams also in the film, and yeah, a really good watch. This was recommended to me by Lucy, and yeah, we watched this together. I loved it, so yeah, had to pick it up. And it does come with one of those shorter slip covers, which we just don't get nowadays. Yeah, slightly unusual. Next up is Fight Club on Blu-ray. This did come with a slipcover, sort of like case box, but it was absolutely battered and had yellow into it, so just threw it out. But yeah, this is the 10th anniversary edition. I think this has it got a 4K or is getting a 4K? Oh, I don't know. Too many films, guys. Too many films. But Fight Club is one that I checked out for the first time, I want to say last year. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Like, I can't believe it took me that long to watch it. And sometimes, as somebody who collects films and watches a lot of films, sometimes when you haven't watched one of the classics, when you do get around to watching it, it's so fun. So sometimes you're not watching these big movies, it's just as good to leave them and then get round to it as and when, because God, I you know, this has been out for a long time, and I only watched it last year, and wow, what a film that is, Fight Club. Next up, we have Fighting With My Family, Florence Pugh, Vince Vaughn again, Nick Frost, really good cast, really good story again. As I said, love WWE and wrestling. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, mini cameo in this as well, but Florence Pugh at her best, playing Paige. So yeah, this is a fantastic film, and it does come, as you can see, with a slipcover, so always nice, as I said, to get one of those. Next up is Final Score, Dave Bautista. This, I'm just checking the sticker, it comes with a voucher inside, so yeah, probably will take that off. It's a bit silly to have that on the front of that. But yeah, Dave Bautista, The Final Score, it is sealed. I got it pretty cheap from HMV, haven't seen it yet, so that will be a first time watch. I believe this was a Sky original film, I want to say. Yeah, Sky Cinema, says it right on the side. So yeah, that is The Final Score. Next up is, what do we have here? This is The First Time, Dylan O'Brien. Oh, this is an import. I can't remember the country. Germany, maybe. I have opened it to check that it plays, and it does. It's in a slim case. This is one of the first slim cases that I ever had. The First Time, like I said before, love my romantic comedies, that genre of film, and this is one of my favourites as well from my teenage years, if you will. So yeah, that's The First Time. Dylan O'Brien as well, great actor, love Dylan O'Brien. Next up on Blu-ray, of course, we have the Florida Project. This again was a cheap pickup from CEX in the big sale. This is getting a 4K release, I think, from Second Sight, so I'm going to give this one a watch first, and if I like it that much, because I've heard this is fantastic, I will probably upgrade it to the Second Sight release, as I love Second Sight. I've got a few in the collection which you will see coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And then the last Blu-ray from the second pile is David Cronenberg's The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum. This is a sealed copy on Blu-ray. Haven't yet got round to watching this one. Again, another classic that I haven't seen. Will get round to watching this. As I said, I'm off 2 weeks in July and I've got nothing planned, so I will be watching a lot of Blu-rays. Again, this being one of them. So yeah, moving on to the third and final stack and the last stack of today's video. Let's see what we have. So first off, we have Flatliners. This is the remake. I do have the original on an Arrow video release, which I will show in a later video, of course. But this is Flatliners. I think from memory, I preferred this over the original. I know. Sorry, guys. Just my opinion. But yeah, that is Flatliners. Next up, we have Focus. Margot Robbie, Will Smith. Great film. This was cheap from CEX. Had to pick this one up. And then next up we have Four Christmases. Vince Vaughn, again another Vince Vaughn film. Reese Witherspoon's in this as well, £1. Watch it every year. It's a classic in my opinion in terms of like my Christmas classics. But yeah, love this film. Next up is Free Fire from Studio Canal. Haven't watched this yet. This is a brand new and sealed copy. I remember this trailer showing so many times when I went to cinema just before this released. It was on like every film advert. It was crazy. But $3.99 from HMV, a film from, again, Studio Canal. Great cast as well. Brie Larson's in this. Yeah, Brie Larson is in this, so yeah, we'll have to check that one out. And then just 2 more to go. Next up is Frozen, not the Disney release. This is like a thriller sort of film where they get stuck on a ski lift. Yeah, remember watching this. I think we rented this on DVD from Blockbuster years ago, me and my mum. And yeah, when I seen it on Blu-ray, I had to pick it up. And again, £2, not too bad. And that leaves me with one final Blu-ray for today's video. And this is Funny People. I haven't seen this one. This was from CX as well. But the cast for this is great. And this year I've watched so many comedies. And I've yet to get round to this one. So this one, out this pile here, will probably be getting watched first. So yeah, Funny People. From the director of The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and it does star Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen and Leslie Mann as well, who's always hilarious. So yeah, great cast for that film. So yeah guys, that is it for part 2 of my Blu-ray collection. Today we've looked at the C's, D's, E's and F's. I hope that you've all enjoyed this video and that you are enjoying it, the series. I'm enjoying it, like I said in the last video, just going through the collection, seeing what I've got, having great fun doing it, and yeah, getting to pick out what I want to watch first. So yeah, thank you again for watching, guys. If you've not subscribed to the channel and you are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I will put a QR code on screen now. If you're watching it on the TV, just get your phone out, give it a scan, and then hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for part 3 coming soon. The next video on the channel will be a Blu-ray hunting video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah guys, that is it for today, and I will see you in another video very soon.